5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're old, groaning like a geezer.
Mr. White Christmas, I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle, I'm Mr. Ten Below.
Welcome, everybody, and Merry Christmas. A little bit early. I mean, it is only the 17th, but since next Wednesday, you may be asking what I'm wearing, and I don't even know. It's like an elf hat. But anyway, next Wednesday is Christmas Eve, so we won't be doing the show on Christmas Eve because I won't even be here. I'll be down at my kids' house with the grandkids and all that kind of stuff. So this is, in fact, our Christmas special. As you can see, I've got Christmas lights back there, a little tree. Isn't that sweet? Yeah, got my elf hat. I'm ready for action. Let's bring in a guy whose favorite movie is Action Jackson from the 80s. It's David Williams.
That's Gary's.
Oh, is it? Yours is Lethal Weapon. That's right. I forgot.
No, it's Batman Returns.
I have to. I can only assume. Wait a minute. Batman Returns. Is that the one with the penguin?
Yeah,
That actually kind of is a Christmas movie. Some people say.
I say. I don't care what everybody else says.
So you say it's a Christmas movie along with Die Hard?
Yep.
All right. Well, here's a guy who his favorite movie is the Arnold Schwarzenegger Batman movie, Batman Forever. Let's see if he can explain himself on that one. It's Gary Martin.
Aaron, on another subject,
Yeah.
just think that if it weren't for marriage, men would go through life thinking they had no faults at all.
You know, that actually, yeah, it's said as a humorous joke, but it's actually true. I think that's actually true. Here's a guy with many faults, but we don't hold it against him. It's Dan Lawless. Hey, Dan.
Happy Festivus for the rest of us.
Festivus. Festivus is for the grumpy people, right? You're too jolly to be
Well, you can
celebrating
there's
Festivus.
some jolly Festivus people out there, I'm sure.
Although it looks like you have your trees are made out of aluminum or something back there. So those could be the metal poles of Festivus you got back there.
Yeah, yes. Feats of Strength coming up next, guys.
Well, my
Wait,
shoulder.
Happy
hearing
Kwanzaa.
of the grievances. Oh, I'll wait for that one.
I forgot to say Happy Kwanzaa, you white devils.
and so much for our Christmas show. We'll see everybody. See you
Good
next
night,
year.
everybody. Thanks for coming by. All right. Well, let's see who's here, shall we? On this fine a week from Christmas Eve day. Repairman Jack, he's saying Merry Christmas, Graybeard'S and Comicsgate, best drawing stream on the interwebs. That is a true statement.
Absolutely.
NPC
Except for
Oasis.
Ethan's. His is better.
What's that?
Except for Ethan's, his is better. Yours is second, though.
Is it?
Thank you.
Let's see. Pastmaster Dan is here. Sequential
He's
Sequential
still
art.
laughing, so kick him again.
Yeah, Aaron's timeout trigger is very sensitive today.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
It's
Oh,
the hat.
there he
He's-
goes.
It's
Okay,
the
he's back. Good.
mischievous
Got
froggy hat he
himself,
has.
got himself reeled back in, himself under control there. Sequential artist is here. He says, oh, I don't even know if I want to read this. Curious for a friend, has Graybeard Studio ever done an episode featuring the artists rendering themselves as superheroes? Could be money. I don't really see that as
No.
money.
It's gonna be a loser
I
episode.
think I'm going to say that. I feel just the opposite, maybe that that might
I've never seen a professional
is a-
comic book artist draw themselves as a superhero.
No, I
Yeah,
Other people,
no
but
offense,
not
but that
themselves.
sounds like a colossal bad idea.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
that-
know. There's-
If you guys drew each other as superheroes, that'd
Still
be different.
bad. Still bad.
I don't like where that's going. Now, Gary, you may remember this back in the 90s in the Studiosaurus days. We got a job from Premiere Magazine. If you remember that movie magazine had that sort of, it was the Life magazine of movies, and it was kind of a big deal for a while. Then it just disappeared. But they had like their top 10 power list or something, and they wanted all these people, these actors, drawn as superheroes. So Matt Haley at the time was the best at doing likenesses. So he did all these, and I believe I inked them or inked some of them. I can't remember. I may have inked some of them or all of them. I can't. But anyway, so it was like Brad Pitt was like sort of a Doc Savage character. Tom Cruise was actually an Iron Man type character, the mask off, which is kind of ironic since he was originally going to play Iron Man, I guess, or they wanted him to play Iron Man.
He probably would have been all right. Although Robert Downey was, I can't imagine anybody else now. He was clearly a great Iron Man, but
yes,
but I think Tom Cruise would have been okay.
Shut up, Dan. Let Aaron finish his story.
Yeah, Dan. They've already been.
Well, he was losing me.
Will Smith was in there. So anyway, we drew all these various celebs, high-profile celebs, as superheroes, or Matt did, and I inked them, and it was they actually were in Premiere Magazine. So they had their top 10 list, and then they had these little drawings of them as superheroes accompanying, the article. So just throwing that out there, as those probably worked okay as drawing, but us as superheroes, just not feeling it.
What I remember is we had in that studio an extremely fair system of who got the high-paying commercial gigs. It was the first one that answered the phone.
Yeah, exactly. Or the one person that didn't have anything going on, and there was a lot of guys who were very busy, so they couldn't do stuff like that. But Matt was never busy because he
didn't work. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
I was as a superhero a couple of times, but I named him 3-Leg Man, but no one liked it.
Tripod.
Yeah.
Okay, there's
Billy
creative
Club
Faye.
Man. Baseball Batman.
Yeah. Oh man.
Good one, Dan.
Baseball Batman. Oh, there's a sequential treasures. James Glitch is here. Rand Arrington. Randy Howell, all the way from Canada, is joining us. Pantheon's here. Matthew Muma, of course, a regular. JH says, hello, fellow Grays. It's JH 1981. Randy Howell.
He's great.
I guess. Randy Howell giving us $2 Canadian. Thank you, Randy. Who's on Aaron's naughty list? Well, I don't really need naughty.
Well, see,
I don't even
Randy,
need a naughty
the question
list.
the question is who isn't?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the question is, Aaron is the problem is Aaron is so cheap. Everybody's on my naughty list. That way I don't have to get anybody gifts. So, Jay Dredd's joining us. Lone Star Viper. There's Dan Lawless in the chat as well as on the show. Who else we got there? JP Roca, Sean Willits. Pity Ma is joining us. She always does. Jeremy Bertzart is joining us. Leg Kick is here because Leg Kick is almost always here. Clint Lowe, the Vespa guy, Best Age Comics, says, hail Aaron, hey David, hail Gary, and hail Dan. So everybody gets included in his greetings, and we appreciate that. Infamous Mr. Cursed, DJ Close 1, greetings Graybeard'S, thank you, we appreciate that. There's Corum, ho ho ho, who's drawing them? Merry Christmas Graybeard'S. I guess you could draw a ho ho ho, and that would be Christmassy, I guess. Eric Boyd, wait a minute now, Eric, he says, not this discussion again. Please, God, no, make it stop. What discussion?
Need more specific, please.
Yeah.
Do we raise his ire so soon?
About the movies. He was talking about the movies.
Die Hard is okay. Yeah, the Die Hard is in the chat. I get it. How about Michael Fedor Show for $10? Thank you, Michael. Merry Christmas, Graybeard'S and respective families. We appreciate that very much. Michael has his own show, the Michael Fedor Show. There's He's a Monster. Let's be nice and good today, He's Monster, okay? Don't get Gary's ire up or he'll boot you again, and I will not step in. I will let you get booted, so be nice.
Well, it is a Christmas show, so I, cut more slack, but Papa Lopresti is a little stricter than I am.
Well, I'm getting a little grumpy in my old age. Let's see here. Okay, Monster. Let's see here. Okay, Die Hard again. Richware is here. There's Marcus Killigroup, purveyor of all things pop culture knowledge. Jim Stater. How about that? Let's see here. Corey Landis joining us. Comic Hinterlands. I kind of like that. Where is the Comic Hinterlands?
Yeah, that sounds like a wonderful and marvelous place.
It does, doesn't it? Where everyone's happy and there's just joy being sprinkled everywhere.
Depends on the comic. Some of them are horrible places.
What, Dan? What did you say?
Some comic book lands are horrible, to live in,
Well, it doesn't a hinterland though. I don't even know what a hinterland is, but it sounds okay.
My comic hinterland when I was a kid was 7-Eleven. That's where I would spend my allowance on Slurpees and comic books.
I was just going to ask you, did you buy the comics, or did you buy comics and then get subsidized with a soda or a Slurpee? But apparently that's what you did. Now, see,
Slurpee and comics.
It was always for us. It was always we had just enough money, right, to get, like, say you had $1 to get 4 comics, as it was the case, 25 centers in my day, or buy candy. So we would make separate trips, the candy trip and then the comic trip, because it was very rarely that money got split up. It was either all or nothing.
Mine was Bob's Drugs. It was a drugstore.
I still go visit Bob's Drugs for some certain things. Good old Bobby that's around the corner.
They had the spinner rack. I got criticized a couple times. Like I said, just pick one and read it. I was literally looking at the spinner rack and looking at the art, going through which comic book had the most fighting in it, most cool action scenes. Because I didn't want one talking in it, like, forget this talking stuff.
Dude, I don't want to read. And so basically they said, hey, kid, this isn't a library, is what you were getting.
That's what he said, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did explain to him. I'm looking at the art. I'm trying to pick.
Well, I had certain books that I wanted to get, like Cap or maybe Avengers or something like that. But I would often look at the art, and if it wasn't of the quality that I felt was necessary, then I might not pick it up.
Well, I could only afford to get like 2 or 3 comics. That's it. So
yeah,
I had to pick the ones that were the absolute best, which is kind of cool, because when I think about my first comic books, one of them was Marvel Masterpieces, Thor versus the Silver Surfer, drawn by Buscema. Yeah, I mean, I got some great books at that I picked the good ones. I knew what good art was back then. I think.
Well, that was one of the all-time great covers, Thor and Silver Surfer.
So those masterpieces came out on the rack.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Well, I thought those were like direct market type books.
Well, that's where I got mine on the rack. So
Okay. Well, no, I believe you. I'm not saying you're, hallucinating or anything. I'm just,
that's possible.
well, it is that I was leaving that door open just slightly.
Let's not close that one. Leave it.
Steve Giblin is here. Blue Neptune's joining us. Oops. Oh, dang it. Oops. When I set up my drawing table here and I have to crank it up like this, I have no place to put my water bottle, so I put it on the floor and I keep kicking it over. Every week I do that.
Hey, Aaron, I just want to say, not only do you got a hat, I just realized you got a Christmas tree back there too.
I do. Look at that. And look, I put a Christmas bulb underneath the skull sitting right next to my Christmas tree. So he's kind of glowing right there, his nose and his mouth there.
I'm glad we're representing Christmas. These other guys, these Muslims are with, they don't,
talking. The Overlord is here. Gollum Wolf is joining us, or Golem Wolf. Stealth X5. How about that? Jim Stater. Stealth for 2 says hello. Thank you. Appreciate it. JH 1981 for 5. This is John without an H. Merry Christmas. Oh, okay. These guys, they changed their stuff, and I don't know who's who anymore. It's he's a monster. Says I'll be a good monster
and join the club.
Yeah, I guess so. Gollum Wolf for 2. Merriest of Christmas wishes to you and yours. Thank you, Gollum. Appreciate that. Oh, now Jim Stater, look at that. You might know me better as Dad's Den of Pop Culture. Few do, but maybe. Look at these guys. Everybody's changing their names. I can't keep up. Oh, here's a classic. Bibliobob is here. Really likes Gary's hat more than yours and mine. We're the ones who went on a limb for festive hats. Gary went kind of straight.
I know. He's totally Festivus.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? Who else we got here? Wrath Rash.
Wow.
Whenever he gets angry, he breaks out.
I was going to say, don't get that guy mad.
Or it's a rash that really is a tough one.
That's Hinterland, the land directly adjacent to and inland from a coast, a region remote from urban areas, backcountry, a region situated beyond metropolitan centers of culture. Now, I like it better already.
Oh, I like that. I like hiking.
Yep. When I was young, I wanted to be in the city where things were happening. And that died pretty quickly. About 5 years of that. And I was like, okay, small town America, that's where I want to be.
I know. Well, I go camping. When I go camping and it's so quiet and you come back and it's like there's this noise everywhere. It's a constant wall of the car noise and really, really nice to get away. That's for sure.
Yeah, I have not. We used to go camping and fishing all the time when I was a kid. And it was my dad's thing. And I never really did it as an adult. Because number one, my wife's like, I'm not sleeping on the ground, so it was like, okay. So we didn't have a camper. And, you know how it is when you're a professional artist, it's like, there's no such thing as time off. Right. So any vacations we took were always associated with conventions.
Right. The short camping trip is basically packing up the car, driving to the campsite, unpacking the car, making a fire, cooking your food, sleeping on the ground, packing up the car again, driving home, unpacking the car again.
You've nailed it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But if you had like a camper like we did, or if you had like one of those motorhome type things, that would be okay. But
that's what I grew up with my parents. But with my family, my kids, we were poor as an artist is, and so we had a tent, man. But I tell you, after the kids got just a little older, that they helped. The tent went up in 2 seconds. I mean, we all had jobs. We could get that campsite up and get it out. One time we were out just at a restaurant and we saw this big storm coming. We just raced back to the campsite. We didn't feel like getting everything wet. We packed that sucker up and everything was, we were on our way. We got out before the storm arrived. It was like.
So your kids actually were helpful to you is what you're saying.
Very much so, yeah.
If only I knew what that was like. Let's see. Have I got everybody here? Pretty much. There's Robert the Bruce. He says camping is intense.
That's true. A motorhome is not camping.
Creative Faye is here. All right, so that seems to be the crowd as I see it. Everyone seems to be accounted for. I'm sure we'll have some late arrivals. We usually do.
Did you mention Sequential Treasures?
I did very, very early on.
Okay,
I just read over
I just
some
want
of
to
his
a quick shout out if I can. He's doing. I'm doing a going on. He invited me on his show tomorrow. They're going to just talk about artists who have passed away recently, and so it's kind of. I was surprised when he sent me a list. Like it's a pretty long list, and some great ones too. So and just maybe a few celebrities. So, anyways, tomorrow at 8. I forget. I think it's EST. I'm not sure, but he's. We're going to be talking about that. If anyone wants to tune into that, it'd be a good show.
As long as I want to make it past tomorrow, so I'm not on that list. That's my short-term goal, anyway.
Don't get on early. Yeah. Be careful when you're walking on the ice. Hey, okay, that's Katie. Merry Christmas, Katie.
Yeah, it is here. Merry Christmas, Graybeard'S. Merry Christmas to you too, Katie. Thank you for joining us. Although, do you notice, Gary?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
There's
Don't do it. This is Christmas.
Hold on, Aaron. Before you say anything, I was thinking, no, there's no way Aaron can read into this.
I just don't think there's enough excitement there.
Oh,
and it's just more of a
Aaron, it's Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Graybeard'S. It's like, I guess I should say something.
Aaron, it's Christmas. You gotta be charitable and kind.
Well, and also she misspelled Mary. What is she implying there?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, you can be married to it. It's wonderful. Yeah.
I guess so. Okay. I don't know. I just maybe I'm a little too sensitive, Gary. I don't know, but I'm just trying to.
You gotta you need the three spirits to visit you, totally.
Okay. Well, no, but seriously, thank you for joining us, Katie, and thank all of you for joining us. Even Rich Ware is here. So there you go. All right, let's do a little round of show and tell and start drawing festive drawings and talk about movies like Romancing the Stone, which I just recently rewatched.
I remember that being not so good. Is it?
It's very 80s, I can tell you that.
Okay.
David, what have you got for us?
I got a lot of stuff, but I sent you one thing. I wanted to show the very first cover I ever did. And it was ever. Yeah, that Derek Robertson had me do for his independent book, Space Beavers.
Space Beavers.
Okay, let me dig it out. Oh, there it is. Whoa. Okay. Now, how old were you when you did this cover? Before I bring it up here.
I was probably 16 or 17, something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Very much into Arthur Adams.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, actually. Look at that.
$10 comics.
There's good movement in the figures.
Is this hand colored?
Gene Sprague was the inker on Derek's book, and his mom was a painter. She was a very popular painter who would do like sceneries and horses and whatnot. But she painted that.
Man, that is a really unfortunate placement of that woman's hand.
Yeah.
And Rand,
you gotta watch out for those tangents.
Is this going to be G-rated? He asks. Well, I guess you just answered your own question there.
Yeah, hang on for dear life.
Well, you notice Space Beaver doesn't have a gun except in that rat's hand.
You know what's amazing about this?
So much for a Christmas show.
Guys are doing an independent comic, and he goes to a 16 or 17-year-old kid to not just say, hey, can you do a pinup inside or like maybe a 3-page story, whatever, gives you the cover. That's pretty amazing, really.
Well, he was about the same age, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Derek was?
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek's a year older than me.
Oh, okay.
So go to the next one. I sent you two.
Okay.
So the interior, you could tell I was, again, ripping off Arthur Adams because he was doing those classic X-Men covers. and then he would
Yeah.
have this little X-Men shot on the interiors of those things. So I was kind of following his lead.
Now, this I find this very odd because you're usually very guarded about your early work. You don't want to show it, and now
Yeah,
you
I
just
don't.
decided to open it. Special thanks, David. You were a staff artist with $10 Comics.
Well, how I got my early start when, like I was telling you, Gene was inking some of the interiors and some of that. So I don't think he did it all, but occasionally I would go in there and be helping him out, and inking some of that stuff.
So how did you know Derek Robertson this early on? Were you guys in high school together or something?
The very first comic conventions I went to in the Bay Area when I first moved there. The very first show, he was there, and him and Gene, they were like the youngest people behind a table, and I was just like, whoa, like, who are these guys?
Mm.
And I was attracted to what they were doing because we were all on probably artistically the same level, like, wow, wanting to get into the big leagues and all that kind of stuff. And so we just hit it off immediately, and then we, from that, they looked at my portfolio and they said, hey man, if you want to hang out, yeah. Oh, you want to do some of this? You want to? And that's how it started. And then from that show, I think that show or the very next show is when I met Gary, and I met Jim Smith and that independent group of people.
Yeah.
And it took a couple years after that, and then I got into DC.
Wow.
Hey, David, were you athletic?
Yes.
He still is.
Okay, because I have noticed this, that sometimes people who played sports and fairly athletic can draw up figures better because they understand figure movement. And I'm looking at these guys up here, they're running. There's understanding that movement, how it goes, how the power is generated. I just noticed that,
So I was
The
like
guy
Frazetta, like Frazetta was athletic,
the figure of the guy getting out of bed, that's a figure I understand.
But even the figure in repose, sitting down and stuff, the way the body moves and stuff, understanding body movement in a drawing, it's essential to storytelling,
Well, I'll tell you, I spent a lot of time, checking out Babes at Gold's Gym when I was working out because I thought it would really help me with my anatomy drawing. So
that doesn't sound like it at all.
I got some more stuff to show.
All right, here we go. David's
I'm off
only
to Gold's
beginning.
Gym to do my research.
Yep.
Yeah, you get your ass
If I
kicked.
take pictures. All right,
Ooh,
now
look at that.
Dug up some old stuff. Commissioned some guy wanted a Karate Kid versus Wolverine. We know how this will end.
That's really funny. Some of the requests.
Kind of want to see how it ends.
I like this one.
That's fantastic.
This was a cover for Justice League.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of this character, but anyway, I had better layouts, but they always pick the worst one.
Right,
But
of course.
this is what they want. They wanted all of the heroes crammed in this hourglass, and I was like, oh man, oh well. But
nice.
this was the first one, which I like this layout that they picked. Why am I forgetting this guy's name? Anyway, that was fun. This was a commission done at a show. I think this was done at Big Wow. You were there, Aaron. You were at Big Wow.
I looked at that Batman figure. It's very unique.
I was a Big Wow. I was like,
I liked how you did the graphics on the anatomy. Like you're sort of simulated a muscle structure, but it's in a graphic design way.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
This was a commission for Ms. Marvel.
Mary Marvel.
Wonderful.
Mary Marvel. Sorry. The Flash.
Okay, that's not my favorite, but
Oh, I like that one.
oh, this one's awesome.
Another commission.
Beautiful ink work again, man. I'm just drawing it. Oh, that one's fantastic. Oh,
Wow.
incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. Now these are just copies of these, right? I mean, obviously.
Yeah. These are all long gone.
Yeah, that Hulk is great too.
This was a prelim for a cover that I did that I painted. I painted all of this part, but I wanted this part kind of digital. So Kelsey came in and did a digital color, but this is the rough of it. And then they ended up going, hey, can you do an inked version? So I had a pencil version and Gary inked that. Remember, Gary?
Yes.
Okay. And they ended up using the ink one and not the painted one, which is crazy. This was when I was at Warner Brothers. I was doing like Green Lantern designs. I was just like, oh, if I was redesigning Green Lantern, it'd be like this.
That's a great design. Yeah, because it mimics the lantern in the graphic of his shape, in the green shape part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's still sleek, you know, without a bunch of.
This is a commission for this guy's character. I don't know who the character is, but this is what he looked like. But
Sword Man.
So there you go.
It almost looks like he's got a heart shape in it.
What was that for?
That's
Superman.
interesting.
I just did it just to do it. And matter of fact, the original drawing was probably like this small, and I just blew it up. And I kept on copying it over and over to get a distortion of the colors.
Oh yeah,
so that's what happened. Another commission. Hey, remember this, Gary? This was in Detroit. Remember what was it? Detroit? What was the show that we went to when Jason and Michael Golden?
Tulsa, wasn't it?
Tulsa. That's right. I did that there.
I don't remember this drawing though.
Yeah, you were there. You guys saw that.
Yep. Nice.
Those are all great.
That's good, man.
Oh, we're going too fast, man. I like them.
Did this at a show.
Oh, that's great.
So Frank Miller could draw good. This is what it would look like.
Now this was like I did this on poster board, like this painting. It was huge.
Yeah, it was big.
You know, I love the colors on that. His white face matching the white moon, kind of like it ties the design in together. Makes a nice design. Wow, look at that. That is so freaking cool.
Did that at a show.
Gosh, that's cool. Great Spider-Man too. Oh, I love it. He's upside down. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
This was
your dynamic.
This was done for another artist. That's her name. So I have her saying her name.
Miliki or me like?
Me like.
Me like. And there you go. The guy I did this for,
awesome.
He later goes, "Oh, I sold it. I felt that her face was kind of racist."
What?
Hers?
I don't get that.
And I'm like, okay.
How can a face be racist?
I guess he's saying because her eyes are too chinky and she had big teeth or something like that. He's thinking I'm mocking.
Oh,
is Cyclops Asian? Is she supposed to be Asian?
Yeah, she is Asian. But
okay,
like,
I guess
whatever.
People drew
but
it.
Anyway, but here's last week's kick butt piece.
Such a nice piece.
Yeah.
And it's available for sale if anybody's interested. Reach out to me. And
There
that's
you
it.
go. Very nice. All right, Gary.
Shoot, I don't want to follow that.
You recreated this? Oh my God.
Aaron, as you recall, the Kit Carter piece, I started this recreation. I had done the pencils. This is big. It's like 11 by 17. I had done the pencils and I was so worn out, I didn't want to ink it. And this is like, a couple of years ago. And then I thought, okay, well, how can I finish this piece and cut some corners, and putting a giant Kit Carter head to cover up most of the background. It's like, okay, I can pull that off. So just recently, last week, I think it was in my flat file. I pulled it out. It's like, okay, I think I'll ink this.
Oh man.
And so
you finished it. There you go.
It's one of the greatest comic book art, comic book pieces of art ever. It's just incredible. The design.
It is, but it's really simple. It's just 3 figures and some tech. That's all it is. But it's that's cleverly done.
Yeah.
And the way the tech is interesting.
Yeah, the tech is great, but and it complements. But the way the guy's in shadow with just his eyes showing.
Yeah, he's 80% silhouette.
Yep.
Now this is the most expensive cover of Frazetta's run on Buck Rogers.
Really?
How much is the original?
Mile. Well, let's see. Someone had a copy of this. I think it was either an 8.5 or a 9.0 for $50,000.
Oh my gosh!
At San Diego, and it's like, what?
So, folks, get Wraith of God 1 and 2 because
someday
it could be worth $50,000.
Yeah, well, you never know. So I've got a bunch of stuff I want to share. I have not shared. I think I've shared. This is the only one.
Sheesh.
I was commissioned. This is in my art book. I did a series of these. One client commissioned me to do a bunch of these, and this is the only one that I think I've shown anywhere. It's the original. It's Task Force X. I think they're the original Suicide Squad, and you can see them here in the middle panel running through. That's them.
Hang on one second. Tega Mom Model Works for $5. David, I would like to purchase the Cloak and Dagger. How do I contact you? Thanks.
Nice.
You can reach out on X or on Instagram. What the heck is what's my handle on Instagram? DWAM's Art.
I'd have to look.
Yeah, can you put it in the chat for him?
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Can someone put it in the chat, David? Oh, there. Randy just did that. David Williams on X. Thank you, Randy.
Thanks.
He's also done your Instagram too. He put it in there, David, just now.
So, in other words, just message David on Instagram or X, and he'll hook you up. Thank you very much.
Yes, excellent. So anyway, this ended up in my book. Is the only one that I've shared. I did a bunch of these themed covers.
Oh,
wow!
Here's an Art Adams style cover of the same group of guys.
That is great.
It's these 4 with this noodling, these buildings and Art Adams stuff.
Oh my gosh, this is probably more work than the Frazetta thing, huh?
Yeah. Here's another one from a Brian Boland cover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, all those people.
I know.
Yeah. Are you selling these? Are they sold or what?
No, this was commissioned by one client, and I did these over a couple of years ago, but over a period of time.
What about the Frazetta? Is the Frazetta sold?
The Frazetta, I have sold it.
Okay.
That's beautiful, man.
Was that a commission or did you just do it?
I just did it. Howard Chaykin, using his style to do the Task Force X.
Man, if I ever meet him, I'm gonna have to really try to resist saying, "What's shaking, Howard?" I just want to say it so bad, I can't help it.
Just don't call him Howie.
What's shaking, Howard?
Here is a Michael Golden homage. I pretty much just used his cover, but I added the 4 task force characters.
Gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
You see, this
And
counts
one
as,
guy commissioned all these.
yeah.
Wow.
But this was, like I say, this was over a couple of year time period. Inking all this stuff with a brush.
Oh my god.
Damn it! If Golden could do it,
So can I.
yeah.
You know, it's, and the greatest thing about that, and you know, and in the golden piece as well, is the dinosaurs and all that stuff are cool, but that helicopter is so
I know.
freaking
The
awesome.
helicopter. Yeah. Yep.
I want to get an ink pen and a brush and just give it a shot so I can even have a deeper appreciation for this.
No, that's crazy.
That's insane.
Going close on that.
So this is off of a Russ Heath splash page from something. I can't remember.
Man, is that cool.
But yeah, it's just
Closer.
black against gray.
That's crazy. I mean,
But you can see, like, you blow up the lines. You blow up my lines, you can see they're not.
After the first inch of that stuff, I
You
would
see, you see that? I mean, the squiggly lines.
Yeah.
It feels like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where the Cameron's staring at the painting and just going closer and closer. Look at that. You know what I love about this piece, though? It's just how it created. Can you go back for a second? How you created the atmosphere. We got the one was just a black shape, and then that it just creates such depth of field.
Yeah.
And yet it's all line work, which is makes it more. It gives it texture and interest. Just incredible piece of art, man.
Could you?
Yeah, and that's something. I'm sorry, David.
Could you have done that with splatter instead?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I like this better.
The guy wanted cross hatching.
Of course.
And I get that, you know, like specific requests. Could you cross hatch that?
He cross-hatched the crap out of this drawing.
Yeah.
How long did it actually take you to do that?
Oh, I did this a couple of years ago, so I blocked it out. I don't know.
But I mean, is this a week's worth?
Oh, no. Probably a 2-day.
2 days. Wow.
Two-day piece.
Incredible.
Here's
That's not counting the penciling down and all that, though, right?
Joe Kubert homage Suicide Squad. So interesting, trying to mimic his style.
Oh yeah, he's so much looser than you are.
Yeah.
That must really go against the grain for you.
Absolutely.
I just can't flip a line down. I've got to.
Yeah, exactly. I want to make adjustments so that no, I can't do it. But sometimes I can't help myself.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's funny.
Yeah, that's the Golden Hulk from Marvel.
Yeah, replacing the Hulk with Solomon Grundy and adding the Suicide Squad in place of Fury and his agents, and then replacing Karen with Spider-Man. But yeah, this one took a while because it was, you know, I mean, the detail, it's Golden's detail. I mean, even all this rubble, I mean, he textures everything.
Yep.
I mean, Golden is just, he's a madman.
Look at just that wire rebarb kind of.
Yeah.
It's a dropout, you know, that's incredible, you know.
Right.
Not even a line on, there's not a line on it.
But I mean, that's Golden's tech. I mean, it's all this stuff is insane.
It's like he makes sense of Kirby tech.
Yeah. But just, I mean, these guns and, you know.
It looks like it would work.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That it's actually something. I put white zip on top of this image to give it a halftone. Let's see. This was Jerry Ordway did something similar to this, only in color. So I did it in black and white and with the task force characters. Not real exciting, you know, hospital scene.
Yeah. Still just so well done. Everything he did was so well done. I think actually he's probably my favorite Superman artist, Jerry is, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
How'd you do the grays on there?
That's just wash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, different tones of water and ink.
Okay.
All right. This one, I dry brushed the figure in the background and then splattered on top of it. I don't know how Neil Adams did his. I think he might have just penciled it and they shot his pencils. But it's his cover.
Yeah, I think
has that, texture.
I thought she was a tranny for a second because that because that thing peeking out of her skirt.
Yeah, well, that was a request. I want to see the top of her stockings with the garter belt. It was like, oh, okay, you're the client.
It's shrinkage, like when a man goes swimming afterwards.
Like sausages.
Wow.
This one was after the Burn Days of Future Past splash page. So I just took out the X-Men and added the Task Force. But I had to mimic all the other, the rubble and the building and all that.
By the way, I have a question on the previous one. When you did you did the lettering on it too?
Yeah.
So you had to mask off all that Suicide Squad and everything, that area?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay. Holy smokes.
Okay, Task Force. This one is after George Perez. I think it was Teen Titans cover.
Excellent.
I can't remember the Perez cover, but it's whoops, where'd it go? All his George Perez-y stuff in there.
Yeah,
the plants and the rocks and all. It's like, oh boy. This is Tom Sutton mimicked cover.
Okay.
So his textures were interesting, and so I tried to mimic everything he was doing with cross hatching, and kind of Wrightson-y look to it. That's what I was.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh gosh.
Another golden.
Oh,
just
is that a G.I. Joe
again,
cover?
I can't.
Based on
Team 7, I think it was.
Oh, look at all that. Is that like Hitler back there? Part of the Hitler?
It's Hitler-ish tech thing that's coming out of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Golden with his his crazy tech detail. I'm doing that with a brush. It's like,
his face is all. I mean, it's so funny how golden you can spot a golden face.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. That gun is just absurd. But then look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
This is one that I did. He wanted them in multiple layers of peril. So after the plane crashes, there's rockets coming at him. There's guys shooting at him from a submarine. There's jets flying and all this. He's doing is shaking his fist. You. That'll teach him. You give him a stern fist shaking.
Yeah, he isn't even trying to fire back.
Yeah, this is from a Wally Wood composition.
Oh yeah, you can see
using
that. Yep.
Again the Task Force characters. So this one was fun. I mean, Wally Wood just is a master of placing black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I mean, the composition in this is blows my mind how he came up with this.
Yeah. Were drugs involved?
No, he's just. But me trying to get the Task Force characters to look like Wood characters.
I remember there was a story. That woman Flo. She worked at Marvel there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing an interview with her, and they said
Flo Steinbeck or something.
Yeah, and she said that people were contacting them when Doctor Strange came out and said, "Was the artist on drugs?" And then she's like, "Drugs? We don't know what drugs. What are you talking about?" They didn't know anything about drugs or anything. But it was just so funky, weird. But
this cover looks like he went up to Ditko and said, "Hey, let me borrow your pencil and let me show you what you're trying to do."
Is this what you are intending?
Yeah, is this a real?
And this is the last one. This
Oh,
is
that's
from the Zek
It's
wraparound
Deathlock,
cover.
the Captain America cover, but it's Deathlock.
Yeah, and I had to try to Zek these characters, which was hard because I'm not Mike Zek. But yeah, Zek is another guy that does tech really, really well and detailed.
Was this a wraparound cover?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of remember this cover, just barely.
Well, no, it wasn't in the Captain America run, but was it?
The original, I think it was Captain America.
Right, but it wasn't a wraparound cover. The original was just.
No, I think it was.
Let me see if I can find it.
You started something, G.
Well, yeah, it may not have been. It may have. That might have been.
He's
the
backing
request of
out
the
already,
client.
but we'll find out.
Yeah. Anyway, this little scope thing is not an illustration. I don't think. I think it's me shrinking it down and pasting it on there. So I cheated with that.
Start over.
There's no cheating.
Anyway, first time I've shared those. Are you relaxed there, David?
Yep.
Oh.
All right. It was not a wraparound, but here's I just like to say that so I can say I'm right. But why isn't this coming up? There it is.
Okay.
That's what I remember, yeah.
Yeah.
We had the little cap in the which is weird because this should be the sight, but it's the barrel of the gun, isn't it?
Yeah. Like it's some kind of telescopic device.
It's going to shoot a laser or something out of it, I guess.
He didn't think it always.
So the client of all these commissions, he was very specific about characters and style and a lot of the compositions he came up with, and so it was hard for me to remember what is based off of something and what is his idea.
Well, those were fabulous, Gary. Thank you. Dan Lawless next with
this is a piece that I just did like years ago. I just done a whim, and I really like it a lot, and it got a lot of response. I mean, people really enjoy it. It's so simple, kind of done in the Mobius
really
style.
Different for you.
Yeah. And I did it in kind of a Mobius style, and I thought it was interesting. It's kind of a you got the Christmas star, and actually, I'm going to use this as my inspiration piece for what I'm going to draw today. I'm going to draw one of the wise men.
It seems like something I would draw.
Yeah, kind of, maybe, yeah. So the idea, of course, I like the details and the stuff, and the bag and things. And, and the mystery of this little star that reflects that star. That's kind of cool, I think. So
yeah, this would make a great poster.
Yeah, actually, I could be a Christmas card. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, here this one here is I did this on Monday and the King's show. I added the words though actually afterwards, But I thought it was pretty cool, and it worked out kind of nicely. And then I colored it, so just spot coloring. Right. So a lot of fun, fits in with what's going on with the story right now. I think she's gonna be kind of a bummed out version of Superman right now. So.
How short is her cape if we can't see it?
I know. Oh, see, I knew someone was gonna say that. I was like, but I thought about coloring it, but then I like the silhouette that it's creating, and I just thought I'm just gonna leave that out uncolored.
I love this piece. I think it's really funny. It could be pulled underneath her, and pulled in.
It could be twisted and put it. Yeah, it's. But then again, Superman's body doesn't even continue past this either. So.
Well,
but it was a 2-hour piece. What am I gonna do?
Okay, all right. I do like this piece. I love her hair too. That big old sort of like bouffantish sort of.
Yeah, Katie did should like it. It's Dolly Parton hair,
There you go.
So that's it. That is it. That's all I got to show.
Well, that's fabulous. So David inspired me. I pulled up some older stuff. It's not that old though, but it made me think of layouts, right? So I did these and how we do layouts for covers, and they never get the one chosen that you'd like. Okay, so I did this like Mad Max Archie cover, sort of.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, looks great.
Okay, but this is the one right here.
That's nice too.
I like it. Yeah.
But they didn't pick this one. This one's a little boring. It's straight on. That was just kind of a throw one out there to have an extra one. But this is the one I really liked.
Yeah.
And then, but they chose the more standard traditional, you know.
Yeah,
They're
but I
all
can
good.
understand that. Bigger, you know, I like the one with the cars, but generally speaking, you want your figures big. You know, really.
Well, Mad Max, though, you want the vehicles.
Exactly.
So
I guess.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
you're right there too.
that's what I would have gone with the car, but they went with the figures, and that's fine. I don't know. Here's some more of the Archie covers. This is actually, I think I only did this one, and that's the one they picked, this Elvis cover. This one, though, again, I don't think oh, shoot. I don't have the one that they picked. They didn't pick this one, which I loved, with Archie kind of riding this guitar and Veronica up there and the kids hanging off of it, you know, with the dollar sign. Instead, it was him, a big figure of Archie again, standing over here counting money, and there's a guitar behind him in the background, and then a couple little headshots floating around the other side of the guitar. But I really like this one just because of the action. Again, figure's pretty small though.
Yeah.
You know what I do nowadays? I just give the person one layout because
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know.
this is the one I want. Maybe I'll do a couple, but I'll do the one. I'll send them the one I want, and they're just like,
yeah. So I just wanted to show those couple of things. These other stuff is sort of, this is, just so you guys see, I mean, these are kind of layouts I do for pages. Like this is for Ms. Marvel. That was for some DC.
Do you sell your like layouts in bulk, or do you just sell them piecemeal?
I put them out there like this, and then if they just sit, then sometimes I'll do like an online sale. Get all these roughs, and then there's that's a Wonder Woman page there.
yeah, I can't really see it.
Oh, look at this, man. X-Men 403, just a conversation page with Banshee and Nightcrawler.
A little less conversation, a little more action.
A lot of times I would do this is I would like do a 6-panel grid so I knew what the shots were, and then I'd change the panel sizes and stuff and move it around, but just so I kind of knew what the shots were, and then I manipulated after that.
That's like how to draw the Marvel way.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway. You know. Oh, I wanted to show this too, because I finally did finish this Snowbird from our special white show.
Yeah.
Great.
Why do her hips look bigger now?
Well, I don't know that I'm not saying that I puffed him, you know, I rounded him out even more, but
You're not saying that.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
He's a woman, man.
Guys, Aaron called me. He was crying about this piece. He said, I did this crappy Snowbird and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, it wasn't. And then all of a sudden, look at this. He comes back with the Va-Va-Voom.
Yeah, baby.
Is right.
Yeah. So, and even though people
Really
are saying
beautiful, actually.
even though people are saying that she was an Eskimo or whatever, or an Indian, was never drawn like that or colored that way in the comics that I ever saw. So,
yeah, that came out great, Aaron.
Anyways, the politicians consider them white anyways now. So
yeah, that's right. Okay. So I got this bag.
I'm not sure if I should say this or not, but I was to follow up on my comment. When we say on this show that we like artwork, something is great, we mean it. Unlike King's drawstring.
oh man, that's a slam. Gary, bring it.
Yeah, okay. So I should not have said that.
No, don't clip that. Don't clip that. Oh my goodness.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Singer.
All righty. So we are going to, I don't know if David's going to work or not. You know, this reminds me of a story. I was driving through this small town in Northern California, coming back from USC. Stopped at this early morning, stopped at this kind of small town diner. And the chef was back, or the cook was back there like that with her feet up on the counter. And I ordered, and there was another family in there that had ordered before us. And we sat there for about, I don't know, we put our order in, then we sat there for about 10 minutes, whatever. And the waitress came over, and the cook's feet were still up like David's, like that. And that's all we could see was like the feet, you know, sticking up on the, you know. And she goes, I just want to warn you guys, the cook's a little slow today. And I went, what do you mean she's a little slow today? Well, she's just, you know, things aren't just, she goes, she's a little slow today. I go, her feet are up on the counter. Are you telling me she's not cooking today? Well, she's cooking when she gets around to
Oh my God.
So it was like, she goes, so you might want to go someplace else. And I went, you should be thankful I'm not the owner of this place, because you would both be fired. I mean, are you kidding me? It was, so I don't know if she was hungover or I don't know what the deal was, but there was their feet up and just was not working.
You know, Aaron, you sat back just a minute ago. It looked like David's feet were your feet because you both got the gray on. It's like
Aaron,
two
how are you
cameras.
doing that?
He's got a camera for himself and the drawing table.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. All right. So, David, what are you going to
do? Whatever you do.
Oh, I'm not. Okay. All right. That's how you want to play it. All right. Let's see how it turns out. Dan, what are you thinking?
I've mentioned. Did you listen?
Oh, we'll re-mention it again.
Okay.
For the people who
the
are
wise man. I'm going to draw. I'm going to use that piece, that African guy, as an inspiration piece, and just sort of do that with one of the wise men, you know, star in the east kind of thing.
Have you guys seen? I know
cool.
you have. There's a great Robert McGinnis Three Wise Men piece that is really hard to find on the internet or anything, because I just don't know if any, but it's in his book. It's on the back cover. And it's three wise men on camels riding towards Jerusalem. And then you see the star in the background. It's one of my favorite pieces he's ever done. And it's really, really hard to find if you don't have the book, because for some reason it doesn't show up on web searches very often. But that's what your piece reminded me of. Darren, is someone playing a didgeridoo? So those Australians. Okay. Darren R. Wagner for 2. Thank you, sir. He says Demifoot lurks on Fund My Comics. Sign up by Wagner and Dillard. There you go.
Yeah,
Demifoot.
and I have a trading card in that campaign.
You have a what? A
trading card. I did a trading card of Demifoot. I don't know. I don't think I can show it yet though, so I'll have to wait.
All right, so I'm going to be traditional to this show. Every Christmas, I do a Grinch drawing of some form, and I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to include Santa Claus in it. If you remember, I did one with Santa Claus chasing the Grinch. I think it was last year, where the Grinch had his sack of toys and was running from Santa. This isn't exactly the same, but it will involve both of those characters. So
it's the Grinch chasing Santa.
No. But you just have to wait and see. I'm doing a little storytelling. I have to admit, I was inspired by Dan's Supergirl drawing. I thought, you know what's great about this is it tells a little bit of a story. There's a story there. It's a situation. It's not just a drawing of a character, which I often do. I'm going to tell a little story. So there you go.
I just read Gil Gerard passed away. That's sad.
I did see that. He was like 82 or something. It's funny. Everybody on that show would visit conventions. He never did, but even Aaron Gray was there at shows a ton in the 90s.
Aaron Gray is still.
Oh, this is my last year's Graybeard's drawing for Christmas. So I'm gonna. This year I'm gonna redeem myself. I've seen the light.
Do something. Yeah.
Wow. That reindeer looks really nervous.
You got Santa's embarrassed and the reindeer is like super nervous. So you know something.
That's the
not
expression
good
I
is
have.
about that.
Yeah, that's the expression I have when I have to go to the proctologist.
It seems like the sound effect in there is. That's why all that juice is coming out.
Oh, no,
all right.
that.
Look, we don't have to read
that.
it. He's just lonely up in the North Pole. That's all I put in there. You guys, where do your minds at?
Lord.
It's like it's just.
Oh my.
See that, Aaron? That's some storytelling for you.
Yeah. Not the kind I was looking forward to.
Okay,
that's
so this
Norman
year
Rockwell storytelling there.
Can you imagine if Rockwell painted something like that? Oh boy.
Anyways, this year I'm going to redeem myself. I've seen the light and I'm going to do something serious.
Yeah, I hope so.
By the way, do you guys know the significance of red and white in the Christmas, by the way? Like the candy cane?
I feel like I did it one time, but I drawn a blank. So please enlighten us.
Red is the blood of Christ and white represents the purity.
Okay, so it's great that you drew a Santa Claus drawing like that because that represents neither of those.
Blasphemer!
I didn't even think of that. Thanks a lot. I walked right into that one completely. I'm talking about what I'm wearing. You guys have to bring it back to that thing.
Why you have yet to unravel all the layers of debauchery to that illustration.
Yeah, now it's blasphemy.
But just the chat, you have to realize that us artist types, we hang out with immoral bohemians, so that's the best what you can expect from us.
It rubs off.
That's right. It does rub off the bad stuff, and does occasionally rub off.
We got a sense of humor. You got to have a sense of humor too. So,
well, sure, until some kid watching the show tells his mom, and then we're in trouble. So it's
What? I don't think I did anything wrong.
Dan,
of course you didn't think so.
I just implied bestiality.
Dan, I didn't quite hear you there. Did you say you have to have a sense of adventure?
No.
And I was thinking of that Christmas card. That's not the kind of adventure.
I said humor.
Oh, I'm sorry. If that's your idea of adventure, thank you.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. All right.
So
well,
wrong. Totally wrong. Oh man.
I'm trying to find my
this Christmas show is just I'm gonna have to apologize. It is not working out as I thought.
Apologize to your family, to the chat. You have to apologize to YouTube.
You got to go to your congregation and say what you did.
Right, stand in front of the church.
Oh man.
I sinned against you.
Oh Lord. All right. I've successfully, I think, found all of my where did they go? Sometimes my computer does stuff that it wants to do rather than what I'm asking it to do, and I don't really understand why that is. But anyway, here is why are these TIFFs? All right, hang on a second here. All right, this is what I did last year for Christmas, was this one. Okay.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a little bit of a Christmas classic there.
Yep.
And I'm not sure. I don't think actually this was a Christmas piece, even though it's a Christmas piece. Was Santa versus the Yeti?
That's pretty cool, man.
Santa was, he's jacked. Look at that arm, man.
Yeah.
Well, that that blade is not something you would buy at, Costco.
That's a Yeti killer. That's a
Yeah.
Yeti killer right there.
Man, Santa doesn't mess around.
No, not my Santa doesn't. And where was the other ones here?
Well, that Yeti probably would have ate up all his elves, so he has to defend them.
Well, there's some of that going on. He's, defending the North Pole. I don't know.
Yeah.
That sounds like, it's almost like there should be a story in that, Santa versus the Yeti. It should have been like, I don't know, something.
His actual backstory.
Yeah. Santa versus the Chenoo.
The toys thing is just a front for him protecting the South from the Yeti horde.
By the way, folks, that reminds me of the Chenoo, available now on Fund My Comic, Graham Nolan's Chenoo. Go check it out.
That's right. It just did it launch? When did it launch?
Yesterday, I believe. On Fund My Comic. He had it on other platforms, but now this is the Fund My Comic one. So,
what are you
here is I'm doing something with the Grinch and Santa, but this is the very first. This is the very first Christmas
that's cool.
show drawing I did was here of the Grinch. Because I think we did the all of December, the very first year we did Graybeard'S, we did Christmas drawings the entire month of December, rather than because I've got multiple Grinch drawings.
And remember this.
Could you bring
that
back up?
Let's see. This might have been before. This might have been before you were on the show.
Yeah, it could be. Could you bring that back up, please?
Yeah.
I have one.
I don't even remember that.
One question.
Yes.
What's with the Grinch's package?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too.
He's got like a little fur down there covering up his stuff.
Okay.
Oh my god. Again, Christmas.
Guys are
Christmas.
degenerates. That's your problem. You know that? Oh my gosh.
This Christmas, I'm going to draw a picture of Santa's workshop going down in flames to signify this
show. Well,
we had a great Christmas special. Wait, Stealth? Let's see what Stealth has. He's got some food for us. I hope it's Christmas.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Look at this. That's the very first one. That was the Krampus.
I do remember that.
Okay. So there was like that whole month we were doing Christmas drawings. And then
that was pretty cool.
I followed up New Year's that same. Well, it wasn't the same year because it was New Year's, but with this Grinch right here with little baby New Year.
Yeah,
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're going to be 2026. 3 years we've been doing this show. It's incredible.
Wow. And we're not getting any younger either.
No, we're not. All right. That's enough show and tell. We need to start drawing.
Yeah,
but first,
get the let out, man.
Stealth. It's got me a fried egg, loaf of bread. Okay. So far, so good. Green pepper. That's the only. I don't like green peppers that much. I like red ones and yellow ones because they're sweeter. I like that. Onion. We can go with the taco there. And it looks like a burrito. So we got a Mexican fiesta after breakfast, something to drink, chocolate bar, and a chocolate chip cookie to polish it off. That's I can live with most of that except the green pepper.
Can you redo this menu, Stealth, with a little more Christmas theme? I mean, you got the chocolate chip cookie in there. That's good. But
but
the Mexican thing just ain't, working.
Well, Christmas is a week away.
Oh, but that's
so
we have a theme to the show.
Thank you, Dan. That's very good. You're right. We do. So let's keep it Christmassy with the food, huh?
Yeah.
Special thanks, Sequential Artist for 5. Special thanks to Aaron for his art in Chicks number 1. Oh, Gary, you weren't in that. You were in Chicks number 2,
I didn't
right?
do number 1, yeah.
Yeah, with Good Girl making a cross out of pillars to ward off some vampires, even a very Spock-like guy. Yeah, I had a black chick that was like supposed to be sort of like Vampirella, but I cannot for the life of me remember what she was called. But she was one of the villains in that story. Yeah, something Fang or I don't know.
That was a long time ago.
You know, we've been chit-chatting for over an hour here, by the way.
Yeah, you're stalling long enough. Time to draw.
All right. Let me switch my camera.
Yeah, easy for me to say.
It is actually extremely easy for you to say because you don't have to draw.
No,
all right.
No.
I know what I'm going to draw, though. I did the layout in my head. I didn't do it on paper like Cheater Dan does, but
you have a game plan.
I do.
Okay.
We shall see how it turns out. So, like,
before
Tubi
you
is now my,
I say before you kick off what you're going to talk about as you draw, I just wanted to do a couple housekeeping things.
Okay.
I'm not going to do a beef on today's show because I didn't think it was appropriate for me to be complaining about stupid stuff on a show that we're supposed to be celebrating our Savior's birth.
I have a beef with Jesus.
Yeah. So no beef this week. But yeah, next show, don't worry.
What's with walking on water?
Yeah.
I tried it and it didn't work.
Yeah, I have a beef with the Jesus miracles. Anyway, I plan to replace it. This is news to Aaron. I've not run this by him. I want to try something this week. If it works out, then I'll continue to do it. And we could do it later on in the show. It's called Gary's Bargain Books.
Wait a minute. Are you you're gonna sell stuff every week? You're gonna get rid of.
Yeah, my goal is every week I want to clean out my art book collection, and so my goal is every week to put up something.
I do not understand why.
When things get kind of slow, the conversation gets slow, then I'll do that, and just one selection a week. So it's not going to be like the garage sale, just one item.
I don't understand.
Well, that's what you guys are looking forward to, and this is something that I use quite a bit, and I think whoever gets it will be very happy. So that's the commercial for the upcoming new segment that Aaron knows nothing about.
What is with you selling off all your books? I think I'm starting to think that Creative Faye is correct, that you are dying.
Well, two reasons. One is every time I move, which I don't move that often, but this is how traumatic it is, packing up 24 boxes of books and then schlepping them over to the new abode.
Okay, how about stop moving so much? Are you like running from the law or something? I mean, what?
Well, I'm just saying, every time I have to move, that's one of the things that I always regret is moving all those books. The main thing is, and Creative Faye is kind of on target with this one, I'm thinking about all the stuff that I have that I'm going to pass on to my daughter. What is she going to do with all those art books?
She's going to sell them.
You know how difficult it would be to catalog and sell, maybe on eBay?
Yeah, that's a job.
Several hundred art books. That I don't wish that on her. And the other part is, if she does that, then she gets the money. I want the money. I'm the one that bought them in the first place.
There it is. Well,
selling off her inheritance. That's what you're doing.
Yep.
Oh, man.
My feeling is that I want to die and have leave behind the greatest estate sale ever. Because I want people to go, oh my gosh, this is legendary.
Yeah, but
And
you think that people in your neighborhood are going to appreciate your collectibles? They're not.
I'm telling you,
they're just going to say, "Oh, look at this! We had no idea Aaron was such a nerd."
No. What they'll do is Josh will put an national ad out. People will fly in from all over the world to see
So
what.
This is your dream post, Aaron. We can't wait for Aaron to kick off so we could rummage through his.
No. Yes, I mean, look it. I'm going to be dead, so I'm not going to know what happens anyway. So I want to go out thinking this is going to happen.
Well, see, wouldn't it be more enjoyable if you actually did the estate sale while you were still alive, and to witness people's awe
or disgust?
You know, that's an interesting point. It reminds me of a movie called Get Low that my college roommate directed, starring Bill Murray, Robert Duvall, and Sissy Spacek, where this grumpy old miserly dude fakes his funeral so he can see who comes to his funeral and hear what they say about him after he's gone.
I kind of like that idea. It's kind of fun. Good premise.
Yeah, I could do that. Like a fake estate sale.
And then you would not be burdening your family with the cost of a funeral. You could just use the proceeds to go to that.
Yeah. Well,
it's
thing
kind
is,
of
though,
the idea.
You know, if I sold that before I died, I would probably spend the money. So
yeah,
that's the problem. I would spend the money buying other stuff. Sorry, Dan, go ahead.
Yeah, so that's kind of the idea behind the Christmas Carol. Was that he saw his death and he changed.
Are you saying I need to change?
No. Yeah.
Be more sensitive to Katie Didd's posts. Maybe I should. Maybe that should be my New Year's resolution.
Hey, I'll
be more
sensitive. Gary, no, or Gary's mentioned that he's not doing the Gary's beef. What's Gary's beef for Christmas? Does that extend to Katie Didd too? Like we don't we're nice to Katie Didd and for Christmas.
Now, hang on a second. I've always been nice to Katie. It's Katie who hasn't been nice to me. That's the issue. I'm trying to get cleared up, I think.
Okay. I wonder if Katie sees it that way.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if there's another perspective we haven't thought about.
Stealth X5 for 50 big ones. Merry Christmas, he says. Thank you, Stealth. Wow, that is very generous of you.
Oh, thank you.
Which reminds me, we're not doing a show next week because of Christmas Eve, but then there's going to be a New Year's Eve special where we're actually, isn't that the one where we're seeing Gary, who does the most super chats?
Yes.
And then, then gets to pick the first show of the new year. So,
yes.
Thank you, Stealth. Appreciate that.
Yeah, Stealth, thank you for that amazing super chat. But save your money. Maybe you want this book deal.
That's right, Gary. This book. Maybe I'll buy it. Depends on what it is. Sequential Artist for 5 says life is like a Monopoly game. At the end, it all goes back in the box.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Tony Evans. Is Tony Evans a doctor? Isn't that the guy that is like the self-help guy? Or is it? No, who is that? Who's Dr. Tony Evans? Yeah, so is he a doctor? Katie says, okay, whatever. See, that's just tood. She's just dropping tood on us. Sean Allen says Del Toro's doing it with these Bleak House auctions. Yeah, you know who else did it a couple of years ago was the guy that directed the Shawshank Redemption. What's that dude's name?
Oh,
he also was like,
shoot.
He had a
forget.
huge Wrightson collection.
Yeah.
And he put it all in Heritage. I got the little catalog for it. It's really cool. It's got all these. Sometimes those auction catalogs are great books.
Yeah.
Because they have
yeah.
Good
reproduction of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I know who Tony Evans is. Yep. Yes, he's a minister. Thank you, Rand. I knew that the whole time. I was just squeezing you for that 5. Thank you very much. Very charitable of you at this time of year. We should have like a bell. I should be out here dinging a bell and see if we get people to give us super chats, like Salvation Army kind of thing.
Well, I mean, at $50, there should be something, to separate it from the chintzy super chats.
Oh man, there goes our low end super chats.
Boy, okay.
But $50, I mean, there should be some music or something.
Yes, there should be some kind of like.
I don't even know if I should download some music, shouldn't I? All I've got is like the music that comes with this program, and it's just dumb stuff. Oh, we do have this. Some applause, maybe.
That's like sympathy applause.
Yeah, then there's the gong.
I like the clapping better.
Yeah.
Frank Darabont.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, everybody in the chat's got it. Frank Darabont. So the only music I have is like this.
That's pretty cool.
But and then
it's got the rocks and the rolls and.
This is like you go in to get a massage or something, right?
This is no good. That's flaky.
I'm a legit massage.
I was say, okay, Aaron, do tell.
No, a legit massage, not like one of the extracurricular massages.
Spa.
Sean Allen says, beginning to see why Tina stabbed Gary with the pencil. I'm going to pull an Aaron here. I'm going to say that I was always nice to her. She was the one that was mean to me.
Yeah. See?
Hey, wait a minute. Don't compare Katie did to
it's all
Tina.
See now, yeah, you're basically calling Katie Tina now. So I don't know. Wow. I don't know how Katie's gonna feel about that. Maybe
you got World War III.
Yeah, but Aaron, I prefaced it with something that you would do.
Oh.
Okay. So you're throwing Aaron under the bus. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I expect that though. It's just Rand for 5. Thank you, sir. He says, I'm taking the spread it out approach, so you'll have to read my stupid comments. Well, I guess, if you're going to make us read stupid comments, at least pay us to do it. That's the good thing there.
Well, that's the whole point of the super chat. Even if it is a chintzy amount, you will be guaranteed that we are going to read it, unless it's, offends.
Yeah.
Which we're learning more and more that not that much offends Dan.
Wait, offends me?
Yeah,
nothing offends me.
Yeah, Dan is more offensive than anything in the chats, the things he says.
Well, the thing is, I just figure I deserve it.
Well,
yeah, I have it coming. Clearly.
I can't disagree with you.
So that's why nothing offends me. It's like, you're a jerk. Okay. Yep. You're an idiot. Yep.
Oh, yeah?
Well, good.
Yep. Definitely an idiot.
Creative Face says that's Gary's bedtime music. So he can have more dreams where he's angry at his mother.
What?
Wow.
What?
Poor Mrs. Martin. I tell you.
See, don't even bring that up. Just even thinking about it makes me mad again.
Oh, how dare your mother take your job from you like that? It's just,
I don't know.
Terrible. All right, so I'm watching Tubi, which I've become kind of addicted to because it shows like the weirdest old movies and stuff you would not necessarily expect to find on any other channel.
Yeah.
And
I watched that too.
And so I'm looking at Tubi to find something, kind of nice and weird that I can watch for a few minutes and get a laugh out of. And right there out of the gate, it's promoting Romancing the Stone. And I'm like, my gosh, I haven't seen that in ages. So I turned it on and rather enjoyed my flashback to the 80s. Kathleen Turner was only 30 years old.
Yeah, she was in her prime in that movie.
Yep. And Michael
Boy,
Douglas.
did she go downhill fast.
Yeah, it was right after Peggy's married. She kind of went off the deep end, but
She should have.
but it was if ever there was an 80s movie and the soundtrack, that was it. Because I remember seeing the commercials for it when it came out, and I thought, oh, they're just doing an Indiana Jones ripoff, and it really isn't. It's just it's kind of a romance novel adventure kind of thing, which is plays a romance novelist. Randy Howell, Canadian, for $2. He says, you now have hit 190 cents in super chats. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate
Good to know. That means
we're only $100 from 200.
Yeah, it means $15 of that will go to me.
Jewel of the Nile had a better soundtrack. Okay, I'll go with that. I haven't seen that in ages either.
When are you guys gonna do the Ko-Fi? Open up that account, Ko-Fi.
It's always
30% that goes to YouTube, but nothing if you do Ko-Fi. So
it's always on my mind.
Yeah.
I'm such a busy guy. I've been doing fulfillment like crazy the last couple of days, and I got to get back to
set it up for you. Just give it to you then.
Oh, I guess I should reach out to Katie and have her help me with that.
It's not that hard. Just to set
she's
up.
She's really my friend that she claims to be. She would probably go out of her way to help me. Don't you think, Gary? Don't you think she would do that?
You're going to have to do better than that, Aaron.
You really didn't set this up very well, I guess.
You're gonna have to give her a bigger carrot then. You'll be my friend if you do this.
Hey, Dan, explain this technique you're doing right now.
Oh, I use my kneaded eraser. Once I sketch it out, I use my kneaded eraser and I go over it, and it takes up all the extra lead, which is, but it really leaves the whole image complete. Like you know when you're going over with your kneaded eraser like this, and it can smear things a little bit, but when you just roll it over like I'm doing here, it takes it off and it leaves all the drawing really clearly still. So
I've heard you tell
people use
a
big one, and it's just really nice. It's so.
Dan, do you have stock in the Kneaded Eraser Company? Because that's about the 10th time I've heard you give this eraser tip.
Well,
I know it's a good tip. It's a good tip. I like it. I've never done it, but maybe someday I will.
Yeah, I tried it. It looks cooler than it works.
Maybe you just don't know how to do it.
I think it's because I use a harder pencil lead, and I have to erase harder with my kneaded eraser than just rolling it over the paper.
Well, it takes off a good. Sometimes that I'll do that, and then I'll get to this certain point where it takes off the most of it. Then you can kind of go in and take out a few areas where it's having having a little more trouble with it, but. Yeah.
What pencil lead?
Yeah, I think Dan invented this technique, and he's trying to get it to take off so he can be the father of it.
I think I learned it in art school, actually. To tell you the truth.
What pencil lead do you use?
HB.
That's what I use. Well, Gary, how hard the pencil lead do you use?
I would have to look.
You don't
But
know
I use
pencil?
I use a mechanical pencil, so the lead is extremely fine, skinny, and so I have to like bear down on it.
HB or not HB? That is the question.
Is the question. To be or not to HB?
Speaking of movies, I saw last night this new version of those Knives Out movies or mystery movies, murder mystery movies.
Mhm.
I haven't seen it yet. Do not.
All right. Well, let me try to say the most.
Don't tell me the
way,
story of the game. I haven't seen it yet.
Let me just say it's a great mystery story, fantastic, well told story, all that kind of stuff. But it's woke as heck.
Is it that bad? Really? Is that
well? It's just bashes. The villains are conservative Republicans.
Of course they are.
That's what.
Like the new Green Lantern series that's going to come out.
That I saw your video about that, and I was like, Katie did for 10 big ones. Thank you, Katie. It's not much, but thank you all for putting on an amazing show every week. I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful Christmas. Yes, Aaron, I'm happy to help with anything. Oh, I said that a little aggressively, didn't I? It should be, yes, Aaron, I'm happy to help with anything, even if you need meds. Okay, so now she takes, so here it is. This is how it should be read. Yes, Aaron, I'm happy to help with anything, even if you need meds. All right, Katie.
Slams. Katie comes through with a slam.
I'm envisioning that's how she talks to her customers at the restaurant.
Hang on, Gary. I don't know if I should do this or not, but I'm going
to
do it. There we go.
Damn.
Oh, thank you for the 10, though, Katie. Appreciate it. Katie's actually unwittingly part of the entertainment of this show. So
she knows.
She knows.
Oh, she knows, Doctor. She knows. It's kind of a half line from Star Trek, where McCoy could have saved Edith Keeler, and McCoy goes, Jim, do you know what you've done? I could have saved her. And Spock goes, he knows, Doctor. He knows. So anyway, there you go, Katie. Thank you. We appreciate it.
I was thinking more of Christmas Story where he was talking about Santa to Ralphie, the dad. And he goes, oh, he knows something about.
Oh, well, okay. That would probably be more appropriate. Sean Allen for $2, £2 sterling. He said, did you ship them T-shirts yet? So he's calling, or he's chatting from Great Britain, apparently, but talking like Katie did. Did you ship them T-shirts yet? So I don't understand what's going on there. But no, I have not, because I'm systematically going through and...
that was your British accent there, Aaron?
No, that was my Southern accent.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
No, it was, did you ship them T-shirts yet? That's what he said, but he's sending me £2 sterling, so he must be from Great Britain.
I'm seeing Katie helping you out, just slipping away more and more. By the moment, it's like.
Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna freeze frame this right there. Somebody clip that. Katie, clip that. You're welcome, Aaron. See, this is like that moment where she thought she was safe, everything was smoothed over, and she says, "You're welcome, Aaron." And now I'm right back at her again. Then so I feel guilty now. I'm sorry, Katie. I feel guilty.
It's like we're all kind of walking on eggshells now and live streaming because we're afraid Katie's going to clip something we've said.
That's right. She has a lot of power. She can clip
She
you
does.
being completely idiot, which isn't a problem really to find. But
well, I mean, that is her. It's Katie Did Clips, right? I mean, that's her YouTube channel. So
yep.
Just telling you right up front.
Always lurking.
Mm-hmm.
So you better watch out. You better. Because Clady's coming to town.
Oh boy. All right. Just give me a second here, Gary. I'm looking at something.
She sees you when you're drawing. She knows when you're.
You work on those lyrics and get back to us, Dan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, look at I'm drawing and I can't draw and sing. Of course I can't sing
Yeah.
anyway.
Stealth. $2. Thank you, sir. Hope I get my books soon. Hope I get my books. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I was explaining that the way I've had the
Wait, I don't think you understand how he said that. It's like he's the biggest fan. It's like, I hope I get my book soon. You see what he's saying? He's like, you better prioritize stealth. I mean, you got to get it there.
I think that's what he's saying.
Yes,
but,
which is fine.
No, but here's the thing. I can't do that anymore because I set up this file, or I had someone set up the file for me. So everything is categorized. So like everybody that got like a single Wraith of God cover A, that's all they ordered. They're like in one big group. And so all you have to do is enter in that portion of the CSV file to the shipping program, and then punch the button, and it prints out all the addresses for that single thing. So what I'm doing is I'm going through and going, okay, well, then I'm going to do all of these at once, slap the labels on, take them to the post office, then go to the next column and do all of these at once. And so if you had a order with like multiple things, those are like just like single orders, or maybe only 2 people did it like that. So I'm getting all the big orders out of the way first because they're at the top of the list, and then working my way down. So
yeah, can't you just punch in someone in particular though? Like find a customer in particular?
Yeah, but I don't know how to remove it from I don't want it to print again. Right? If I go in and take it out of the list and print it out of order, and then I hit the go button and it prints it again. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but it's probably way beyond me. So
well, it doesn't. It doesn't really matter what your system is. The fact is, some people will get their books sooner, and some people will get their books later.
That's what I try to tell everybody. Is like, it doesn't matter how I do it. Someone's going to be first, and someone's going to be last.
Right.
And it's, I'm not trying to be.
You're just trying to be as efficient as you can.
Yes. Thank you, Gary. That's what I'm getting at.
And not, show any favoritism.
That's right.
In this case, we want to show favoritism.
Well, I might have done that in the past, but I'm not doing it anymore. Sequential Artist says, do I have to sing this? For $2. She knows when you're a flake. Oh my gosh. Gary. Okay, well, I mean,
instead of awake,
at least he pays us, right? At least he pays us to read it. All right. What do we got here? Craig for $2. Can't wait to see what you did to Supergirl, Dan. Wait a minute. What?
Already did.
What?
I already showed it.
What is he getting at there?
I don't know.
Okay.
Check it out. At the beginning of the show, I showed my drawing there of Supergirl.
He showed his Supergirl.
I showed my thing.
Yep.
Yeah, just look at the beginning of the show, and you'll see it's what he did to Supergirl.
Swine.
I just felt like I had to put that. I don't even know if it was appropriate, but I just wanted to use it.
Well, you can't control little G anyway. He's kind of.
He does. Little G
does
very
what little G
opinionated, does, right?
Yeah. But he pretty much thinks everybody's a swine.
I kind of got that vibe from him.
Yeah. While we have a lull, I think it's time. Aaron, could you pull up my screen, please?
Wow. All right. It's not showing me anything. It's like a blank.
Just pull up.
Oh, do you want me to make you full size? Is that what you're saying, Gary?
Yes.
Okay.
Make them the fun size.
Yeah, there you go.
Gary's Bargain Books. Spared no expense on that special effect. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Some of you may have this. I'm speaking to artist friends. This is a binder. Toth Model Sheets Collection, Volume 1. It is a binder, 8.5 by 11. There are 300 pages in it of Alex Toth model sheets. And I think, David, you have this, don't you?
Of course, but I got it without having to pay for it. I don't have the binder version.
Yeah, I did the binder thing. Look at Dr. Doom. These all Alex Toth model sheets. I'm just flipping through, but like I say, there's 300 pages in this one of model sheets. Fantastic Four. Sheesh.
Oh, wait.
Birdman.
What was Toth doing Fantastic Four for? Pardon me.
Cartoons.
He did designs, and he also did storyboards.
For
So
the
did Kirby.
show in the 70s?
Yeah, with Robbie the Robot.
Look at this
Yeah.
Galaxy Trio. The variety just goes on and on. But wait, that's volume
There's more.
1.
There's more.
You also get this.
Volume 2. Another binder, another 300 pages. Johnny Quest. Some character sheets. What is that? My Tor.
I love my Tor. He's the caveman Thor.
Yeah. Samson. Going to the disco. It just goes on and on. I mean, like I said, I got 300 pages. It's hard to hold this binder up because it's heavy. Lots of environments, vehicles, all just crazy stuff out of the genius mind of Alex Toth. Another 300 pages. So that's 600 pages. But wait.
There's more.
Volume 3. Another binder with 300 more pages. Look at that. Herculoids.
Ooh. Who doesn't love the Herculoids?
300 pages of Superman. All these. Okay. Come on.
How much you guys think you've
Space
spent?
Ghost. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. 300 more pages. So in total, 900 pages of Alex Toth for the ridiculous price of $60.
Oh my gosh.
You
Plus
need to count from
$10
Sesame
shipping.
Street.
So the
here.
first one, if anyone's interested, the first one that types in $60 confirmed gets all 3 of these binders.
Whoa.
Vespa guy says sold, but you have to type in 60 confirmed. There it is. Wow. Sequential.
Vespa
You're
guy.
late.
Vespa guy
Overlord,
gets.
you're late. I appreciate it. Vespa guy. Let me type in my PayPal. Vespa guy, you get it. It's 60 plus 10 for shipping.
You could manage to ship all those books for only $10.
It's media mail,
Oh, okay.
so it's inexpensive. Okay,
Inexpensive and built to
so I'm
stay that
sending
way.
my PayPal, and this went pretty well. We had 3 interested parties, so next week I might do this again with something else.
Gary's got books and he's blowing them all out.
Oh, I've got lots of books. So I haven't figured out. This is pretty heavy. All 3 of these binders is pretty heavy. I don't know if I'm going to do this in one box or split them up, but we'll see. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's Gary's new segment. Gary peddling his wares. It's Gary's Bargain Books.
Everything must go.
He's a mustard. Am I okay? Am I? So are you asking if I'm dying? I'm trying to sell my stuff. You should see what I have up in my front yard.
How much do you guys think you spent in comic books in your lifetime?
I can tell you exactly how much I've spent.
Really?
$43,000 on my collection is what I've spent over my course of my life.
How do you know that?
Yeah.
Because I have a program that I put it into, and whenever I buy a comic, I put in how much it's worth, but also how much I paid for it. And a lot of the stuff that I have, my older stuff when I was a kid, I bought off the newsstand. So it's like I know how much I paid for it.
So you have everything cataloged?
Yes.
How many?
There's a few books that I don't remember.
How many long boxes do you have?
I don't have long boxes. I have short boxes because they're easier to move. I think I have 23 short boxes, I think. So it's not a ton. I don't have a I mean, I sold.
It's not a ton.
I sold a few years ago. I sold all of my post 1980 books with a couple of exceptions. And to get more room. So I only have like, I think 1,500 books, 1,400 books left. And they're all like, high grade, super nice stuff. So Gary got dipped out. I don't know what happened to him.
He heard enough of your bullshit.
Started cramping on his territory. He's like, that's my territory, selling books.
Let's see. Yeah, he's still not back. So I don't know if he stepped on the plug-in or something and then unplugged his computer or what. But wonder if he got attacked
by a bear.
I don't know.
I saw a video where the bear came right through the window. The guy was going to the bathroom.
Well, I'm sure it was real.
Yeah. Definitely real. Looked real to me.
Man, all these this crappy AI stuff that keeps coming up. These people are creating videos. I saw one where a polar bear gets attacked by a killer whale while the polar bear is sitting on an ice floe, and supposedly these people are in a boat filming it. And you're like, it's so obvious, that.
Some of it's so good though, and I, that stuff's obvious, but I hate Twitter kind of sometimes when I'm flipping through stuff and I can't trust whether what did that building really go down? I don't know, because when they want to do it right, they can do it right. They can make it look pretty convincing.
Well, I assume anything that's outrageous right now, I assume it's fake.
Yeah.
Until I get multiple correspondence that, that it actually is real. I mean,
Yeah,
videos.
even news like Rob Reiner dying is like, when I first heard it, like, oh, is that fake? Is that,
No, exactly. I did the same thing. I was like, is that real? But then I saw more and more people talking about it, and I go, oh my gosh, it must have been.
Yeah. Nuts.
Which is, I love Rob Reiner's movies. I think he's, for the most part, I think he's an excellent director.
Yeah.
But obviously his
He was crazy.
ridiculous, out of control politics. But I mean, that was just horrible.
Yeah, pretty horrible. That's for sure. Well,
I mean, and then his son did it. And you're just like,
yeah,
holy crap.
Well, drugs,
I know, but you would think that even drugged out, you must really hate your parents to do something like that.
Yeah, it goes beyond just merely drugs.
But that's the thing, is that those kind of drugs, they take away all your ability to rationally think,
Well, it's certainly what I look at it as kind of like they sort of like, it's like drinking, it kind of kills your inhibitions. So you end up doing what you maybe were wanting doing, but you would never do otherwise. Because that's just crazy, man. That's like Lizzie Borden stuff,
Well, I mean, I think the people who really fry their brains, they're not there anymore. That you're not talking to them, It's like,
yeah, I'm sure that's true. I mean, I don't have any idea. I've never done drugs, but I do take advantage of people that do drugs, though. So
Sorry for that exit. I was checking on Vespa, guys, and I clicked the wrong button. Thank you, Vespa, for the payment. Appreciate it. And Katie, I did see the clip, but I can't pull it up while I'm on. It's not loading while I'm.
Wait. Katie clipped something already?
I don't know what it is though.
From this show?
I don't know. She just sent me a clip.
Well, send it to Aaron.
It won't
Maybe
let
it's
me.
not meant for Aaron.
It won't load while I'm on the stream.
Oh, I'm saying Katie could send it to Aaron.
It might not be for Aaron.
Yeah, I know. I heard you. Doesn't matter.
You still want it anyway.
I just want to make trouble,
Well, you started the show off making trouble, Dan, and
wait, what did I do? I did fine.
I'm not even going to bring it up again. I was so crushed by what you said that I'm not going to.
Oh yeah, okay, about
even repeat it. Shut up.
I remember now.
Shut up, shutting up.
I think Katie's saying it's the Gary Bargan book thing that she made a clip of it, so you could use it.
Oh, okay.
All right, Katie, you are
on the job.
I'm going to say Johnny on the spot. That wouldn't be appropriate. How about Katie on the spot?
Yeah.
He's the reporter, the intrepid reporter, Katie.
Well, then we should plug her show again.
She's kind of like Lois Lane,
She has a YouTube show called Katie Did Clips.
Yeah, but also she does Good Morning Comics Gate with on Fridays and Mondays and around 9:30 or 10 or something like that. And
yeah, see, I'm not up that early.
I know. I've heard all about it. Yeah,
that's East Coast time, folks.
Well, Aaron, that doesn't necessarily imply that it's not worth watching because it's early.
No, I mean it's not worth watching. I mean it's not. That's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was I can't get up that early to be on the show or to watch it live.
But that's not what Dan was implying. He was just.
You don't know what Dan was implying.
I don't even know what I was implying.
Let's see what Sequential Artist for $5 is implying. He says the best example of how AI can disrupt is seen in Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. It's very eye-opening. I agree with that. I was watching that movie going, this is not that far-fetched. That movie was almost 3 hours long, which was a little bit long for me. Watched it at home though, so that made it better. But so I don't really know what the point of all this was, but that was actually one time I didn't mean to insult Katie, and I did it on accident. I'm just saying I can't get up that early to do her show.
You can't get it up,
So
you said?
No.
Dan, that's
Well, you
terrible.
could, oh, I just misheard him. Like,
You are a filthy man, Dan.
As he sits there and draws one of
just-
the wise men at Christmas.
Oh no.
He's like,
no defense.
well,
Like,
I gotta go.
I'm sunk.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Dan, what happened to your Christmas spirit?
It's excellent. What are you talking about?
Okay.
His filthy Christmas spirit.
I
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you're getting a lump of coal from Santa this year.
Again?
For your potty mouth. That's what it.
I do so good right up to December. Then I just blow it.
Clean living Dan until December.
know,
rolls around.
you know.
It's like,
Dan, your Wiseman is looking very illustrative.
Yeah, I'm
It
trying
is.
to do a little more decorative look.
I'm like,
thinking-
I'm feeling I should have gone that direction. Instead, I went more comic booky. But Dan, despite his dirty mind, he's still trying to show us up with his illustrative skills.
Man, one comment, one.
One comment? Oh my goodness. Can't count either.
I thought I was gonna. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be. I thought that was gonna be Kevin, but it wasn't. It was the vet. I had a really bad weekend and week because my dog was vomiting blood.
Uh-oh.
It was pretty bad. But he did a 180, and we went in thinking that we were going to end up putting him down, and that didn't happen.
Oh.
Yeah, but he did a complete 180, which is good because this is not a good year for me to have.
Yeah.
My dog passing.
No.
So
Yeah, I think he heard you say, you're gonna do what?
yeah.
What is your dog's name?
Nico.
Nico. Okay. And how old is he or she?
He's about 15 years old.
Oh,
But,
okay. So he's up there. Yeah.
Chihuahuas, they could go up to like 20, a little past 20 and stuff like that. So I was, this is my baby boy. This, I had 6 dogs, and before my wife passed, like 5 of them passed away, and he was left. And then we got another dog, and then another Chihuahua, and my wife named the other Chihuahua Olive because she's pitch black. And those are my comfort for when I go to sleep. So,
oh, nice.
They cuddle with me and all that kind of good stuff. So I
we used to dog sit, so I've watched
another.
But I said we used to dog sit, so I've watched a lot of different types of dogs, and we did watch a Chihuahua once. She was really sweet. Or he actually, his name was Finn.
Yeah. But yeah, he's my buddy. So I couldn't have it.
That turned out okay, because I remember you talking about that, and I was like, "Ugh, that doesn't sound good."
Yeah. So I'm thinking that because they were thinking it was some kidney thing or this disease that happens with dogs, and I'm thinking he probably ate something outside that caused his lining to bleed and made him ill. But vets are terrible because the second thing that came out of her mouth was just like, oh, you want to think about, putting him down because it could be this. And I'm like, wait, can we go through all the options first?
Yeah.
And so they put him on liquids, and it took 2 days of him being on liquids, and he started not being lethargic anymore. And we brought him home, and because they wanted to have him go to the 24-hour vet. I had took him to my closest vet because I was so scared, and we took him. They wanted us to take him to the 24-hour vet, and they said, yeah, that might be a $2,000 a day, for 2 days.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm not balling like that. So I said, what do they have to do when he's there? But we were still considering it,
Mhm.
And they said, well, they give him an IV and they give him this antibiotics, and then one of the nurses let it slip that, oh, sometimes we send people home with those very same things. And I said, well, if you could do that, can you give it to us? Would it be cheaper that way? Oh, yes. And I'm like, well, why didn't you lead with that?
Right. You had to drag it out
I
of
can
them.
tell you why.
Yeah, like you can go to the vet hospital for $2,000 a night, or you can take these $10 pills. But we're going to hook you up with the hospital first. You're like, well, wait a minute, whoa.
Exactly. And there's things in there, we still ended up just even paying them. It was like $1,600 for all the stuff that we had to do. And so on top of that, another $4,000. We're just like, wait a minute. What can we do at home that we could help him? And what we did at home was the very same thing that they did, and he's better, and he's been eating and chilling out with me, and almost like 100% now.
But the moral of this story is the really embarrassing part about all this was the doctor goes, you haven't been feeding your dog Taco Bell, have you? And David's like,
Yeah. Nope. Yeah, no.
I'm not supposed to be feeding him.
They actually kind of eat better than me because they eat more healthy. Because I don't give them dog food, I make their food for them,
and then you go to Burger King. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so I'm the one with the bad health, and they're treated better. So, it's crazy. But he's doing better now.
That's good.
Yeah. My drawing sucks. I'm just not in the drawing.
Oh, I love to hear you say that.
Aaron loves the David Field.
Yours sucks too, Aaron.
I'm feeling pretty good about this one.
What about mine?
A little bit of jelly in this one.
No, yours is excellent, Dan. So you weren't a part of it. So if you want some of my ire, I can pick at it.
Well, I'm a little disappointed.
Okay, well, it looks kind of gay.
Yay!
Actually, Dan, this got kind of a little bit of a Hal Foster-y kind of feel to it all. Yeah. Right? I don't know. I mean,
I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, David's doing a legitimate illustration.
Yeah, he's doing
as opposed to my normal.
Yep.
Illegitimate. Yeah, the normal crap you do.
Normally, you have a illegitimate illustration.
Yeah. That would be a great name for a YouTube show. Illegitimate illustration.
How not to draw with Dan Lawless.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
This is what not to do.
Yep.
Actually, that's kind of funny. I have done live streams, and I'll screw up or something like that. And I think that's kind of good in some ways for students, artists coming up to see you make mistakes, so they can see how you fix them and how you deal with it. Say, look, oh, this one didn't work this time. They can see how you don't get discouraged, even if you're looking at something that stinks, you know. So it's
Rich Ware gets right to the point. He rephrases that to bastard illustrations.
oh man.
When it doesn't work with Dan Lawless.
Yeah. How to deal with complete face planting.
That is always the pressure. I mean, that's the nice thing about this show is that if you do a crappy drawing like you do, Dan, occasionally,
We do a crappy drawing as an example, Dan.
Yes.
Yeah, the hope is that the other guys on the show will not do a crappy drawing, and so therefore, kind of, you don't feel all that pressure.
Yeah.
When you're by yourself
yeah.
doing a crappy drawing, it's like
the chances of all three striking out are slim.
Do you have a prelim drawing for this, Dan?
Yeah.
You know, Dan's a cheater. He always cheats.
See,
That's it right there.
see, I come in raw, and then all of a sudden you have all this pre-planned.
Look what I was gonna do with Santa.
Wow.
Wait, can you turn it? Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna do a
So
Santa, and
that
then I do
Silver
this
Surfer.
guy right here, and that looks pretty cool.
You could have did Santa Surfer.
I did another surfer, by the way. That looks better, doesn't it?
I see. That's what I just said. That's what I'm saying. You could have did a Santa Surfer.
I thought about it briefly. Yeah. So, yeah, you know, it's interesting about doing a preliminary sketch is, man, you don't want to make those things finished, because I've done it so many times where I'll draw the initial sketch and it's got all the heart, the feel, and you're trying to copy it onto your drawing. You're kind of looking at it, and it loses it in the process. You got to keep it so it's just really hardly there. And that's where I said before, drawing small is really important, just so you don't have any detail to it. Because you don't want to copy, because it's something about when you're drawing something for the first time, it's like there's a spirit in it, there's like an energy in it. And it's I've often, you know, I've drawn something and I try to redraw it and I can't do it. I can't actually duplicate my own freaking drawing. Which is kind of bizarre.
That the sketch a lot of times is way better than the finished piece.
But it's so weird to think I can't actually duplicate my own work sometimes.
Yeah.
No, it is. You know, I have sometimes if I like am working on a cover or illustration for a painting is a perfect example. You sit there and you really nail it in the sketch and it's really looking good. And even if you clean it up but you still have to transfer it, right, to a cleaner piece of paper or to a canvas or whatever. And even if you're light boxing it and you get it done, you're like, it still doesn't look as good as the sketch does.
I know. It's bizarre, isn't it?
It's very frustrating.
It doesn't make any sense. You'd think I did it once, I could do it twice, right?
But I think
it's not like you're handing it off to an assistant. You were doing it.
I think it's the mindset, right? Whenever you know you're doing a finished piece, you just instinctively start tightening up. And when you're trying to figure something out, it's just loose because you don't want to put a bunch of time into it. And that's usually your best drawings.
Yep.
It's crazy, but true.
David, did you stop drawing?
I'm looking to do something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's retired just now.
Because I've officially retired from drawing right now.
Well, that was a good run.
I don't have it anymore. I'm done. Oh man. Man, I'm telling you, I love this Permapack black marker. For filling in blacks. Love it.
You know, it is funny to think about as an artist. There is no such thing as retirement because you want to draw. You know, you can't, you have to draw. I just can't imagine not drawing.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not drawing for money, but just drawing recreationally or anything just to kind of, it's like that's why every napkin in our house has like drawings on it.
Well, see, Dan, that's my goal in my twilight years, is not having to draw.
But
Yeah,
then
that's
drawing because only when you want to.
No,
Because you
not
don't want to
drawing.
draw at all.
No drawing.
Yeah.
God.
Gary and I had this conversation. Remember that, Gary?
Yeah.
F this drawing stuff.
Yep. So we know, Aaron, and this was news to me just now, Dan, you saying it, that you're probably in the same category, that if that somehow, I don't know, a meteor hit your house and you got a huge insurance payout or whatever, and you were set for life, you would still draw.
Yeah, just not on the Graybeard'S.
Yeah.
Yeah, David and I.
You rotten.
David and I would go someplace where they don't have art stores.
Exactly.
So we wouldn't even have access to art supplies.
You know, it's funny. I remember when before I got into comics, I was like, man, I would just draw. I'd love to do comics. I'd draw all day long. Then I got into it and I had to do it every day. I began to kind of hate comics, you know, and then I left comics going into advertising. I started to like comics again. And now I'm coming back into comics, so I'm starting to hate them again, though.
Well, I mean, you hit on something that when I turned professional, I read way, way less comics.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's not the same.
Yeah. Now, is that something like being a magician? You know how the sausage is made, kind of thing, or
that's true.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly
behind the curtain. Yeah.
And plus, always, and they want to draw or to to be professional in something or whatever. The want to is so great that when you actually achieve it, it's never as great as the want to.
Oh, okay.
Waiting to open a Christmas present is much better than actually 5 minutes after you've opened it. The excitement of you dream about going to Marvel or whatever, right? And then when you finally do, you get in there and it's exciting. And then you make it, and you've made a couple trips in there, and you got a deadline, and suddenly it's not as cool as it was.
Yeah, that's probably it. The pressure of trying to get it done, and you have to chuck it out.
Plus, you romanticize it. You don't know what it's really like.
Right.
Well, you don't know what it's like to be poor. That's another thing.
Yes. I went to film school with these this fantasy land idea of Hollywood and how much, and then I got into Hollywood even at a very superficial level. And I was like, I don't want to be here. These people are disgusting, and it's like, so. But
I still hear from different people asking me about what is it like to work for Dark Horse. They think it's just some kind of, utopia idea factory. And I said, oh, you just, if you only knew, you look behind the scenes of the people that actually work there.
I was just in a meeting with Mike Richardson right the first of this month, and I hadn't been in his office, and I hadn't been in there in probably 20 years. I could not. He had like one wall in his office was completely.
Yeah, he's got an impressive original art collection.
Oh my gosh, it was Dave Stevens, Mike Mignola, Boland. I mean, just go down the list.
Adam Hughes.
Yeah, Adam Hughes.
And
then he had all these toys and stuff, like wall to wall, wall to ceiling. Just it was incredible. And he goes, "Haven't you ever been in here?" And I go, "Yeah, but it's been like 20 years. I don't even remember you having all this stuff." But so it was kind of fun there.
That was my favorite time in comics was working at Dark Horse on Barbed Wire and then Agents of Law. One thing is when my art finally came together and it was beginning to really work. and I had a good style that was working for me. But I just like the company. I like the characters of that
Have
whole
you
universe.
ever been to Dark Horse?
No.
Okay. See.
Yeah, but it's no different really than any other publisher, right?
Right. But when you actually meet the people, like,
you better stop. Don't diss on our friends over at Dark Horse, Gary. Now, come on. Actually,
it's been a long time since I've done anything for them.
Actually, Mike is the only one over there that I even know anymore.
Yeah, Chris Warner was my last editor for the inking book, but he's retired. He's not there anymore.
Yeah.
That reminds me of when I was I did an illustration. My buddy is into mountain biking, and I'm a little bit into mountain biking. So he brought over this magazine called Dirt Rag, and
what?
It's a comic. It's a magazine called Dirt Rag, or used to be a magazine called Dirt Rag. It was a pretty popular magazine for mountain bikers.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
And so I just on spec, I just created a cover. This guy going, riding this crazy mountain bike, and I sent it in, and they really liked it, and they put it on the cover. So it's I'll have to show you guys.
And you're still waiting for that paycheck.
Yeah, I got paid. I got paid and everything. But the funny thing is, I met. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Dan, go ahead. Okay. Finish.
I met the guy at a mountain biking convention that we went to a bike show, whatever. And
did you
had like those? He had those earrings, the ones in the earlobe and stuff like that. Yeah, he was so flaky, and I can get along with almost anybody. And I just sat there, and he just didn't know. He didn't have much to say, and I just couldn't connect with him. It was so weird.
Did you mountain bike, Dan?
A little bit, just for not. I'm not serious, about it, that sort of thing.
But I mean, if you went to a mountain bike convention,
well, it was a bike. It was actually what was called a handmade bike convention. People who make their own bikes,
Okay, so you're getting more and more interesting. Why would you go to a?
I mentioned earlier is my neighbor who is into it, and he's a good friend. So he's huge into biking, and I'm just go along for the ride, so to speak, And, literally, I go along for the ride biking. Yeah. So
I used to road race, and I would do mountain biking in the winter just to stay fit.
Yeah, I really like it. He's really serious when he has the spikes in the tires and all that kind of stuff, and for ice and stuff and snow. But I've gone biking in the winter. It's fun. I love it. So.
Yep.
Yeah, but mountain biking, walking trails, that's what I'm happiest.
I've seen too many people get in bike accidents and seriously injure themselves. I'm like, I ain't getting on that bike.
Yeah, that was one of the first things that happened to me when I went with him. I borrowed a bike, and it was a little bit too small for me for starters. So I was sort of top heavy, and then I didn't have any experience with sand before. So we're going around, and I turned it. And of course, the bike wheel hits sand, it just stops dead, and over I went. So, but I was uninjured. But glad I had my helmet because I hit my head when I did that.
Wow.
So.
I get it. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Head wound lawless.
It jarred a few things loose, so it works.
Yeah, it's all coming together now. Isn't it funny though when you're a kid? We never wore helmets or anything. And we got these massive bike accidents, and it never seemed to get seriously hurt.
Yeah.
And then
but the thing is, probably
it's a miracle David is even alive.
I know his story.
You know what? The problem is probably is truth out there. The truth is there's probably guys who didn't survive those those hits without the helmets when they're kids. We just didn't hear about them.
Yeah.
They used to call me Evil Canegro.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Okay. We're gonna have to wrap this show up here pretty soon, guys. It's like almost 4:30, but I want to finish this, so I'm gonna give myself another 5
taking my time
minutes.
on this. I'm really enjoying it actually.
I know. I just keep going. We used to do that back when the show first started. We would just go until we were done.
Until you were done.
Yeah, and it was like 3.5 hours. Like, oh, okay, we're done. Guess we can quit. But I got Star Trek to do today, so I have to kind of squeeze the shows in here.
Yeah. I like your Star Trek show. It's really good.
Well, did you see, was it 2 weeks ago when Anna and Ron Garney really got into it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
What were they arguing about?
Well, he really liked the episode. She hated it. And they were just going back and forth for these dumb reasons. Oh, because Kirk falls in love with this android chick. And it's like, she's complaining about the guy that created the android, that, you know, that she just created him for this, to be this, or he created her to be his like sex puppet slave. And Ron's going, that's not what you know, it's like he needed emotional. He was stuck there by himself. He needed emotional companionship. And she goes, what a bunch of BS. They're just going back and forth on this. And we were just laughing our heads off. It was so funny.
Yeah, Anna doesn't back down from a fight. I tell you, she gets in there.
Well, she has a clear understanding of what people want to see on, you know, I don't know if Ron was doing it for fun, or if he was, you know, because Ron is not someone you'd say is naive or anything. So he may have just been doing it.
Yeah, I'm sure he just, you know,
it was.
It's all good fun. Yeah.
David will appreciate this. I'm either ashamed to say or I'm proud to say, depending on your point of view, I've never watched your Star Trek show.
Well, if you don't like Star Trek, why would you?
It's not that I don't like it. I've seen all the Star Trek episodes. I just don't want to analyze them.
He's like, it's not that I don't like Star Trek, it's that I don't like you.
Yeah, right. That's what it sounds like to me.
Aaron, if you weren't on the show, I'd watch it.
So what I'm trying to say is,
yeah, I mean, I
really like Cardi, but you ruined it.
I thought, what a great show. And I thought you were on, and I was like, yeah.
I tell you, Anna knows her Star Trek trivia though. She can wipe the floor with people with the.
Well, especially Next Gen, which I hate, but she does. She knows her stuff for sure.
Even at a young age, for me, I was like, "What is this commie crap?" And I just...
Bunch of communists in space sharing everything.
Yeah, I know. You said that too. I know you did.
Well, Gene Roddenberry was kind of a, you know, socialist, anti-God socialist utopian guy, but at least he let Kirk get the ladies.
Well, didn't he think he was Kirk?
He may have, because he had a little love connection with Nichelle Nichols, your aunt, and as well as he ended up with Nurse Chapel. So,
Aaron, you realize this is just pure nerd talk.
Oh well, hey.
Save it.
Mike?
Save it. You got a show coming up.
No, we don't talk about behind the scenes action.
Yeah.
We talk about
what you're saying is probably gold in your next show.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about behind the scenes stuff?
Well, Graham does it in the intro, and then we talk about the episode and why it's great or why it sucked, pretty much. And we get up on tangents. What'd you say?
They all suck.
Oh my!
I liked them.
Don't you know? This is
because you're
Aaron. If I'm up late looking for something on the telly, and Star Trek is on, I'll watch it.
All right, that's good enough for me, Gary. I appreciate that.
I like the newer movies.
Actually,
But
most
I
purists.
don't.
Go ahead,
I'm sorry,
Gary.
go ahead.
I was just going to say most purists hate the movies. Or the new movies. I like the first one, even though I thought Kirk was brutally out of character. But since it was an alternative timeline, I kind of let it go. The subsequent ones have not been very good, though. But that first one I kind of liked.
Yeah, I think I like that first one. I don't know if I even saw the others.
All right, I'm done. How are you guys doing?
I'm done. Who cares? This is
What a piss poor.
Okay, I get what David's doing here.
do you?
It took me a while to figure it out.
All right, well, I'm going to sign this baby, and dang it, who's calling me right now? People know I have a show. Oh, Scam Likely. This guy always calls me. I keep telling him, quit calling me. All right. You know, this is so wonderful. I might just color this. All right, are you guys ready?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready, Freddy.
So the Grinch drugged Santa, as you can see.
Oh my God.
He's got the cup here spilt with the cup. This is going to say sleeping pills on it. And so there you go. The Grinch being his Grinchy self. I think this is Christmas card worthy right now.
So there you go with the master storytelling. There's something going on there. It's not
That's
just
right. Rand Arrington, holy smokes, for 50 big ones. Rand, thank you so much.
Whoa,
She says,
man.
Merry Christmas. Have a safe and blessed holiday. Please do me a favor and pray for my wife. We will send that out only to everybody in the chat. We will certainly do that, Rand, and not sure what the circumstances are, but we'll pray and hope for the best.
Yes.
Thank you for the 50, man. That was very, very generous, and we
Very
definitely
sweet.
will pray for your wife. So there you go. Look at that. I think I will color this. This deserves to be colored.
I think, yeah, I agree.
It's fun.
I like it.
Go.
That's awesome.
All right.
Yeah,
Turned out
it
so
is.
good.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Let's see what David Williams has for us. Dropping off the coal.
Oh my gosh, that's like trying to figure that out.
Do we know who's supposedly behind that gloved hand?
Whitey.
That's you. That's you as a kid.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my God. Yeah, I love band answer. That's just Whitey in general.
Yeah, generally, all white people.
Yeah. I was gonna do this thing where it was like Santa Claus was like Superman.
I like that.
Gonna do all this city stuff, and
He's not fat enough though.
And yeah, he is. Look at him. Look at that big old belly.
Ah, he's got to be really huge.
The bag is like super huge, so he doesn't have reindeers holding it. He's
That's
holding
a good
it.
idea.
I like what you're doing there. You should have finished it, man.
There's no way I would have finished it in time. That's the whole point.
Well, you said it sucked, and it doesn't suck. It's just not done.
Yeah, it sucks because I can't finish it, and I won't finish it.
If that's fat though, then I feel pretty bad.
Well, yeah, I guess
I want
could
you to. I want you to feel really bad because you're a fatso.
Stell says $2 confirmed for errands. Hey, I don't think I'm letting it go that cheap.
No.
No way.
He's definitely not going to color it for that.
Yeah. All right, David. I think you shouldn't abandon your Super Santa, but the coal thing is funny. Let's see what Dan's got.
Wow.
That is coming along. I love that guy's face.
You were bringing it today.
Oh,
really? Okay.
Doesn't that feel like Prince Valiant to you a little bit? Kind of.
Yep.
Yep.
Love that. So you can draw a star up there.
Yeah, big star. Yeah, when it's done. Yeah, I'll finish it tonight and next.
Yeah, I'd love to see this finished. That's going to be a
Yeah, me
great
too.
piece. But since it's not finished, it's not a great piece. And mine is finished. So,
I don't know.
If it was a competition,
right.
it
But,
isn't.
it's
Even with
not,
the little I
because
finished, it's still awesome. So, like, what can
we're
you
all
say?
winners here, or winners and we're all losers, one other thing. But we're all in it together.
We're all something.
We're all something. We're all in it
I'm the one
together.
who respected the Christian religion here. So.
Yeah,
I
especially
win.
with your
Yeah, with
commentary during the show.
Yeah, with last
Except
year's
with your potty
Christmas
mouth.
Oh, it's okay. It's all forgiven because of the religion thing.
Oh man, no, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you guys all for the super chats. You're all very kind. And again, everybody, please remember Rand's wife in prayer if you're praying people, which all of us on this show are, I know, and I know many of you in the chat are. So please keep him and his wife in your prayers this Christmas season. Vespa guy for 50. Holy smokes. Thank you so much. He says, I joined the trend of not being called chintzy. Merry Christmas, Graybeard's in chat. I don't participate much, but I really appreciate all the laughs over the past year. Hey, thank you very much, Vespa.
So
That's
Vespa, is that the secret to getting good chats, is not getting incentives for big super chats, but shaming those who
shaming lesser super chatters.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you, Vespa guy. Thank you, everybody, today for your super chats, regardless of the amount. We appreciate it.
We won't be here. We won't be here next week, but the plan is to do a Christmas Eve special where we will open up the chat to.
I mean, New Year's Eve special. You said Christmas Eve.
Yeah, New Year's Eve special. We won't be here Christmas Eve, but we will be here unless something weird happens for New Year's Eve, and we'll keep you updated on that. And we'll plan on doing it. Highest chat gets to pick the first category of the year for 2026. I'm choking on those words. Blah. So anybody, everybody have a very critical thinking 2092 for £1 sterling. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that very much.
All righty.
But Merry Christmas to all.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody.
All a good night.
Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you.
I'm waiting, David.
Corn dogs. Corn dogs. Corn dogs.